In a quiet suburban home, a mother's voice once filled the air with warmth, soothing her 6 children with stories and songs. But in March 2023, that gentle sound faded into a struggle for breath, replaced by silence and suffering. Angela Craig, a 43-year-old devoted mother, was poisoned, not by an intruder in the night, but by her husband, Dr. James Craig, a dentist whose smile masked a chilling intent. What could drive a man to betray the woman who built a family with him, the mother of his children? Let's walk through this heartbreaking story together, step by careful step. The events depicted in this video are based on a true story. To respect the privacy and sensitivity of those involved, certain names, locations, and details have been altered. This content includes discussions and reenactments of violent crimes, which may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. Stay with us as we uncover the haunting truth on True Crime Unknown. Let's step back to a gentler time, a memory preserved in the echoes of their home. The kitchen carried the rich scent of freshly baked cookies, Angela's hands dusted with flour as she shaped dough, her children's laughter ringing like bells around the table. It was early March 2023 in their tidy neighborhood, where Angela, 43, was the steady heart of her family. She volunteered at church every Sunday, her fingers mending broken toys with care, her spirit lifting others with a quiet belief in second chances, even when forgiveness cut deep. Her days were full, shuttling kids to school, organizing bake sales, tending to a garden she loved. But that peace began to fracture. Nausea crept into her mornings, dizziness blurred her vision during afternoon chores, and shortness of breath stole her energy by evening. She dismissed it as a stubborn flu, too dedicated to slow down, unaware that a shadow was closing in. The struggle deepened with each passing day. Angela's steps grew unsteady as she visited the emergency room, her voice soft but strained as she listed her symptoms to baffled doctors. Nausea twisting her stomach, dizziness tilting her world, breath catching in her throat. They sent her home with little more than rest advice, the cycle repeating. Another ER trip, another release, her pain intensifying. Behind this confusion, a quiet betrayal unfolded. James Craig, her husband of nearly 2 decades, a respected dentist with a gentle demeanor and a smile that reassured patients, was allegedly slipping poison into her daily protein shakes. Over weeks, he ventured into the dark web, ordering potassium cyanide and arsenic with meticulous care, tracking packages with the precision of a planner. He researched ways to mask the bitter taste, adding sweeteners, testing blends, his notes scribbled in a hidden journal. As Angela's health declined, he increased the dose, his actions deliberate, his heart seemingly hardened. Flashbacks reveal a strained marriage, past arguments over his affairs, Angela's tearful forgiveness, a pattern of trust she clung to for her children's sake, hinting at a man growing restless for a new life. Let's pause here, letting the weight of this moment settle. Picture Angela in her kitchen, the morning light soft on her face, lifting a protein shake to her lips. The glass felt cool against her skin, the liquid smooth, unaware of the bitter secret within. The poison worked with cruel patience. Dizziness crept in, blurring her vision as she reached for a chair. Confusion clouded her mind, her thoughts scattering like leaves. Her chest tightened, a silent chokehold as oxygen slipped away. Her heart faltered, a weak rhythm against the stillness, and her brain dimmed, slipping into darkness. On March 15, 2023, she collapsed, her body crumpling to the floor. Her children's cries filled the room, soft whimpers at first, then rising into desperate sobs, their small hands reaching for her. Doctors rushed in, their voices urgent but fading, fighting to save her, but within hours she was gone. The pain of those final moments lingers, a mother lost, her trust broken. Yet the story didn't end there. Questions stirred. James's dental office received a package labeled Cyanide, the label catching an employee's eye, their whispers growing loud. Angela's sister, frantic with worry, called authorities, her voice breaking over the phone. Investigators delved into his digital trail, search histories filled with poison recipes, emails to a mistress in Texas planning a future together, and the truth began to unravel. Wait, a dentist plotting murder while his family slept? The hospital carried the sharp scent of antiseptic, a cold contrast to the warmth Angela once brought to her home. Her children gathered by her bed, their small hands brushing her still fingers, tears tracing paths down their cheeks as machines hummed her last breaths, a steady beep turning to a flat line. James, her partner for years, handed her those fatal shakes, his voice low with false concern, the clink of glass against her teeth a sound that now echoes with heartbreak. Police uncovered his double life, not his first affair. Angela had forgiven past indiscretions, staying for her children's stability, but this time he sought freedom, not reconciliation. Arrested on March 19, 2023, his mugshot revealed a man caught mid-scheme, his confidence unshaken despite the cuffs. Court documents later exposed a deeper wound. Years ago, during a past incident, he had poisoned her. She recovered, stayed, believed in his promises to change, and now lay dead because of it. Her 6 kids, ranging from 5 to 15, face a father's betrayal, their home now a place of quiet echoes, their laughter replaced by the weight of loss. This betrayal didn't erupt overnight. Neighbors recall James's late-night phone calls, his charm a thin veil, while church friends noticed Angela's growing silences, her smiles less bright. His dental staff spoke of odd deliveries, packages tucked away, adding to the unease. Toxicologists pored over her autopsy, confirming cyanide and arsenic levels with scientific precision, their reports lending undeniable weight to the case. Psychologists suggest a controlling streak, a man driven by a need to escape responsibility, his mistress a symbol of a life he craved. The children's lives hang in balance, playtime once filled with joy now interrupted by a father's dark intent, their trust fractured. Angela's sister, a steadfast presence, pushed for answers, her testimony grounding the investigation with personal loss. Maps trace the dark web's shadowy paths to their door, news clippings detail the arrest, and case files stack with evidence, building a credible narrative of a family undone. Step into Angela's worn shoes for a moment, trusting a sip from the man you've loved, then feeling your body fail. Or imagine her children's small feet, overhearing a father's plan, their world tilting. Some see a man broken by pressure, others a predator hidden in plain sight. Could you have forgiven as she did time and again? This story stirs a quiet question. How well do we truly know the hearts closest to us? Share your reflection, mercy or malice, in the comments below. If Angela's story touches your heart and stirs your sense of justice, share it now to keep her memory alive. Like this video to support her truth, subscribe to True Crime Unknown for more stories that seek understanding, and turn on notifications to stay connected. Her legacy deserves to resonate.